October 3rd, 2024. Daily Bread. Passage, Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 27 to verse 49. Key verse 44. Title, I will reign over you. Therefore, Son of Man, speak to the people of Israel and say to them, this is what the Sovereign Lord says. In this also your ancestors blasphemed me by being unfaithful to me. When I brought them into the land I had sworn to give them, and they saw any high hill or any leafy tree, there they offered their sacrifices, made offerings that aroused my anger, presented their fragrant incense, and poured out their drink offerings. Then I said to them, what is this high place you go to? It is called Bamah to this day. Therefore say to the Israelites, this is what the Sovereign Lord says. Will you defile yourselves the way your ancestors did, and lust after their vile images? When you offer your gifts, the sacrifice of your children in the fire, you continue to defile yourselves with all your idols to this day. Am I to let you inquire of me, you Israelites? As surely as I live, declares the Sovereign Lord, I will not let you inquire of me. You say, we want to be like the nations, like the peoples of the world, who serve wood and stone, but what you have in mind will never happen. As surely as I live, declares the Sovereign Lord, I will reign over you with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, and with outpoured wrath. I will bring you from the nations, and gather you from the countries where you have been scattered, with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm, and with outpoured wrath. I will bring you into the wilderness of the nations, and there, face to face, I will execute judgment upon you. As I judged your ancestors in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so I will judge you, declares the Sovereign Lord. I will take note of you as you pass under my rod. I will bring you into the bond of the covenant. I will purge you of those who revolt and rebel against me. Although I will bring them out of the land where they are living, yet they will not enter the land of Israel. Then you will know that I am the Lord. As for you, people of Israel, this is what the Sovereign Lord says. Go and serve your idols, every one of you. But afterward, you will surely listen to me, and no longer profane my holy name with your gifts and idols. For on my holy mountain, the high mountain of Israel, declares the Sovereign Lord, there in the land of all the people of Israel will serve me, and there I will accept them. There I will inquire your offerings and your choice gifts, along with all your holy sacrifices. I will accept you as a fragrant incense when I bring you out from the nations and gather you from the countries where you have been scattered, and I will be proved holy through you in the sight of the nations. Then you will know that I am the Lord, when I bring you into the land of Israel, the land I had sworn with uplifted hand to give to your ancestors. There you will remember your conduct and all the actions by which you have defiled yourselves, and you will loathe yourselves for all the evil you have done. You will know that I am the Lord, when I deal with you for my name's sake, and not according to your evil ways and your corrupt practices. You people of Israel, declares the Sovereign Lord, the word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, set your face toward the south. Preach against the south, and prophesy against the forest of the south land. Say to the southern forest, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the Sovereign Lord says. I am about to set fire to you, and it will consume all your trees, both green and dry. The blazing flame will not be quenched, and every face from south to north will be scorched by it. Everyone will see that I, the Lord, have kindled it. It will not be quenched. Then I said, Sovereign Lord, they are saying of me, isn't he just telling parables? Daily Bread Message. Ezekiel continued with God's message to the exiled elders of Israel. Even after receiving God's blessing of the promised land, Israel had continually aroused the Lord's anger through their idolatry. As a result, God severely judged his people. But even this was done with a redemptive purpose. God loved Israel too much to let them become like the other idolatrous nations. God would be his people's ruler for their good, even though it was painful. By disciplining them, God will bring them into a covenant relationship with himself. It is wonderful that God is able to cure his people of their idolatry by his discipline. After God did this for Israel, he would restore them from the nations where they were scattered and accept their worship. They would finally realize the ugliness of their sin. They would understand that they did not get what they deserved, but that God had sanctified them to reveal his glory. Maybe God used some hardship in our own lives to bring us to repentance and faith in Jesus. Now it is our responsibility to bear the fruit of repentance. We can do so when we know God is faithful to sanctify us and use us for his glory. Prayer. Father, thank you for ruling over me for my good, even when I need the rod of discipline. One word, God rules for our good.